I love creative people, and I'm so excited I have the opportunity to meet Nick and Sean for the Win books. You guys have come together to write It's Spoiler Time. This is a great, great book. I'm so excited to introduce you guys to our audience. Welcome to the program, Nick and Sean.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, first I have to ask, how did the two of you, how long have you got? Did you guys go to school together? Have you guys been friends for a long time?
So we met 7 years ago, and it's actually when I reached out to him to work on this book together. Yes, you heard that right. It's been about 7
7
years.
years?
That's how we just care so much about this book
Yeah.
and the life and COVID and our schedules. Um, you know, but again, we put so much care into this book. We said we might need to add a couple pages to make this book exactly how we want it. And he
Sure.
said, it might take another year, you know that? And we said, well, it'll be worth it when it's finally out.
So you guys, this has been a long, long project, and here's the thing though: when you're passionate about something and you're investing in it, you want to put out the best thing, right? And so I can understand why you wanted to take your time and do that. And this isn't your full-time gig either, right? So Nick, you were just telling me you are a third grade teacher.
Absolutely. Yep. I'm a third grade school teacher in Montgomery County. And I guess you could say my first full time job is I'm a husband and a father of 5 kids.
Oh,
Um,
oh my
and
gosh.
5 kids. They range from fourth grade, third grade, a 4 year old, and then twins that are a year and a half. Um,
Oh
that's
my God bless your wife and you. Wow.
and
D
but it makes this story even more special having my kids involved with it, and they're reading it every night now. But yeah, so I teach in Montgomery County third grade. Where my family and then the kids that I teach, I just think of what they need, in this world or for their personal self. And I think that this book is a great message for those students.
So did they critique you, like editing notes and things like that, your kids?
Oh, for sure. And I know, his kids, and then my son has also found an error in the book, and they thought that was the best thing that has ever happened. But
Great proofreaders.
so they're
Ah,
learning their own skills and loving how to correct, Mr. Sean, and then get
yeah, yeah. All
yeah.
right, Sean, so you are by trade a graphic designer,
That's correct.
but there's gotta be something interesting about bringing life to actual characters and your thought process behind that. So tell me, like, how that came about. What made you decide on these particular characters, and was it tough to make them all look different and give them their own personalities?
Yeah, yeah. So my background with art, like courses with graphic design, but I'm also quite a pencil artist as well. So when developing these characters, after Nick and I discussed about like the vision of the book and how we want everything to feel, we sort of settled in on more of a comic book feel for the kind of art. And from there, we just kind of went into the lab and started just doing some sketches. Each of the characters, and we knew that each of the characters needed to be unique and be relatable to the audience. And they're all coming from a very diverse background. Now, and when you read the book, you'll see some of the background of these characters, and so I think we really focused on that when developing the look and the way that they move in
Yeah.
the book. And so yeah, we did have a little brainstorming session of coming up with different characters, but I feel like our vision was so clear. From the very beginning, we knew exactly what we wanted it. Like we had the same vision.
Yeah.
And Nick kind of gave me the rundown of everything. I was like, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I know exactly what
Yeah.
you mean. And then very soon thereafter, I sent him the ideas, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, that's exactly it. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking." And it was kind of natural for me, again, being a graphic designer, taking the pencil drawings and then illustrating them onto a computer. So again, this is the first time I've done a children's book, doing any kind of illustration, but it was really a joy.
Yeah, I mean, you can really tell, and the great thing is too, I mean, as I was reading the story, I related with several of the the issues or obstacles that some of your characters came across. And so I'd love to know though, who is the coach or the special guest based on? Did you have somebody in mind for that?
No,
Well,
not
yeah,
really.
actually, no. I think what we wanted is, kind of like a tall, dark character,
Yeah.
like
A grand entrance,
a
right?
grand, yeah, someone that you could look up to. He looked big and
Yeah.
so
I
I
mean,
think
I think in our childhood, whether you played sports or around people, there's always somebody like that in the realm of high school sports, youth league sports. You always have kind of that one person, and I loved how you kind of brought all that together. All right, so this is not the last endeavor for you guys. You guys are kickstarting this. When did you launch the book?
A couple months ago.
Okay, and how's
Yeah.
it going so far?
Oh, it's going fantastic. We had one order come in about 50 books, and those were gone within a couple weeks. And we thank our friends and family for that, and colleagues that we both work with who really
Yeah,
support it. But then the feedback from them, we say we would love your honest feedback, and they give it. And they also say it's been a joy to read, and that it causes family discussions for them about,
yeah.
yeah, that they're really happy about that they can have with their kids. Um, talking about how the feedback has been so great from even my students. I'd love to show you some fan mail, if
Oh my
that's
gosh,
okay.
yes.
All right. Did you want to hold the book out so they can see the resemblance as well? All right. So you see the characters here. Now,
Yeah.
a student took their time and meant this much to them, and that's what it's all about for us.
sure.
That they made a 3D plastic figure of,
Oh my goodness.
of the character. So that's one. Then we have another character right here,
Holy cow. That's
and
excellent.
yeah, and then
It's so good.
one of our another favorite is the guy right in the middle. So
Holy cow. Sean, you might be out of a job. I don't know. These
Listen, yeah, and so in addition to, we're also trying to inspire the kids to do art themselves, whether it's 3D art. On our website, we actually offer some resources for kids to, follow along doing coloring. We have crossword puzzles, word
word
searches.
searches.
love it.
This is interactive for the for people in the classroom or something you want to do at home as well.
Yeah, very good. Now, Nick, is there any issues with Montgomery County putting these in public libraries or the school libraries, or are you able to get it through?
Yeah, it's all about the process. I can't promote it within the school
Of
necessarily,
course.
but
Of
if I
course.
want it into all Montgomery County public schools in the library system, we have to submit it, and they need to approve it, and then from there, then yeah, we don't want any conflict of interest, but we also want it in every library we can get it
Of
into.
course. So, right now, where can people get the book?
So people can get the book if they go to our website, forthewinbooks.com, and
Okay.
fill out their information. And we have, as of right now, we have two options. We have the hardcover, which is a limited edition. I think we maybe have 10, 15 of those left. And we're offering for those particular books to be sold with a little note, personalized autograph from both
Nice.
of us. And then, of course, we have plenty of soft cover versions that we have made a second shipment of. So they can go directly there. You can also catch us on Facebook. We've um, opportunities like this or other opportunities that come in the future. We'll have those posted on our page.
Well, I think anytime you can make, you know, a nice a story that's great, right? And it there's lessons, and I love. I'm not going to spoil it, but I love the fact that it's not everybody gets a trophy, and it's really about hard work and being healthy and having the right attitude and all of that. But then it's also colorful, and it's like more graphic novelty. And so, like some of these kids, I know my son loved graphic novels in elementary school. The biggest thing is it's so important for kids to enjoy reading. So when the stories are good, the characters are people they relate to, and it's fun. I think that's a home run. So I truly believe you guys are going to have no trouble at all. Again, I was saying before we started, you guys are more than welcome to come to the home of everything Frederick. We'd love to do like a story time or book signing, or we can, do stuff like that and get our parents excited about this. But we're looking forward to this really going off the charts for you guys, and then seeing what the next iterations are around the corner. Hopefully not 7 years, but I think soon, I'm sure once you guys taste the success, this will keep moving.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. We've already talked about that's why we wrote it. It wasn't for attention. It wasn't for money. It's to go do community events and to just bring the community together.
Well, we really appreciate you guys. ForTheWinBooks.com. Get your copies. And if you're with an organization that works with kids, maybe a local daycare or other child care center, these would be great to have in your classrooms. The story is great. You'll love it. And yeah, I'd love to see this be a huge success for you both.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much,
Danny.
Danny.